I'm currently running the length of New Zealand, and in this episode, we dive headfirst into some big boy mountains.
That elevation gain is gonna be a killer!
I get slapped about by the sky having a full-on emotional breakdown. And I attempt my fastest ever 100k run.
I'm getting tired now.
Do it.
Strap in, girls and boys, this one is absolutely carnage.
You know what that means?
What?
Back in the mountains.
Back in the mountains.
So give us a rundown of today, the next few days.
We're about to go through basically one of the hardest, most difficult parts of the trail. Big, fat mountains.
The area experiences significant rainfall, averaging a lot of rain. Temperatures typically range between 2 and 12 degrees throughout the whole year.
I don't like the cold, famously. You know, I did Africa because it was warm. This is going to be cold. Should be fun. The real meat and potatoes of the mountains comes tomorrow, and then it's time to get ferocious. There is no excuses of, I'm just not that fit anymore. Like, I've been back in 50Ks.
How are you going to prep differently this time round to the other time?
Marginally more supplies. I'm going to bring a sleeping bag. That's literally the only thing we're doing differently. On me already, I've got an InReach. We've now figured out the settings to make the power last longer. We've got a PLB, which I can literally press at any time if I'm really in the mud. I'm going to bring a power bank so we can charge stuff up. That's about it. I'm feeling confident.
All right, let's do it. Episode 5, let's go! Oh yeah, baby, we're starting to cook out here. The big boy mountains were looming on the horizon, but my body was feeling sharper than it had since Africa. The time to start pushing it properly was just around the corner, and the boys are on their own personal mission, trying to find a new angle of me running.
Just saying, like, from a creative point of view, it's been quite tough. It's so beautiful everywhere, but even so, you get bored of shooting the same thing. With road running, there's a lot of similar shots, a lot of long lens down the line stuff, so it's hard to keep creatives going. You feel like each shot is sort of like creatively fatigued in a way.
I mean, look at these tripod legs. They're like hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, any real DP would be looking at me like, put sandbags on it, mate. You put some sandbags on there. Off. I think that's a pretty good setup.
Oh, look at that absolute speed demon through here. Skirt, lights, camera, action, baby. Planet Earth, but instead of a lion chasing a gazelle, it's just an unhinged ginger bloke with a personal vendetta against the global tarmac network.
Those mountains are coming. Gonna be scaling through all of these in the next few days. That elevation gain is gonna be a killer.
Happy with your shot?
Yeah, I got one in there. You take about 50. If you're lucky, there's one. This is the first campsite we're at that doesn't have power, so we can't charge our batteries, laptops, electronics in the middle of nowhere. And this is our shower. It's gonna be a cold one.
It's gotta go all in, head under. It's quite fast flowing, isn't it?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
It's not even cold, I promise.
East, west, south, north, where are we going?
Let's go east, north.
So to summarise this morning's meeting, there's a massive storm coming, weather's absolutely mash up. On the next section of mountains, there's a lot of river crossings. We're deliberating now, but we're also going to take on our early experiences from the mountains. You know, these New Zealand mountains are really not something to mess around with, and we've already tried to risk it for a chocolate biscuit on a couple of occasions and nearly got caught out, so we really don't want to end up in that situation again. So we're going to make sensible decisions, baby.
They're going to go up on the trail today, and we're going to ring the rangers and ask them what they think about the trail after today, if it's going to be safe or not.
Another day, bruv. Just another one. 200 metre river crossing today.
200 metres?
Yeah.
Game's a game.
Good job, I'm really good at swimming. Basically a shock. Right, should we go? See you later, boys.
Ciao.
Love you, bye. Me and Toby set off to tackle this 40-kilometre trail that snaked through rivers, mountains and forests. These trails were much more chaotic than the smooth efficiency of the tarmac day. Roots trying to trip me up, rocks attacking my ankles, rivers plotting ambushes. But I've got to admit, I was appreciating the sheer adventure of it all. Might have even found myself a new gaff.
Alright, girls and boys, so when you're on this trail, there's these little mountain huts that are just kind of sporadically put on the trail. If you need to sleep for the night or you need like an emergency shelter of some kind, maybe the storm's rolled in or whatever.
Gonna have a look.
Yeah, we're gonna have a chill little check out.
Wow. Wow, little fire there.
Little bed, pretty cushy actually. Doesn't look like much, but if you're 30k deep and you're absolutely knackered and it's getting dark, seeing one of these would be an absolute lifesaver.
Intentions. Oh, this is pretty cool. Please record details of your trip, even if you're not staying in the hut. The information will help police or land search and rescue if you become lost or injured. Sick.
Left the hut behind and it was more of the same. Back on the trail, mud, roots and rivers spaced just far enough apart that my feet were nearly dry before getting absolutely soaked again. Nothing too wild, just ticking along, getting K's boxed off. Another brick in the wall.
Is this it?
I think so.
Oh, it looks like it, doesn't it? This is the saddle, eh? Yeah, man, technical one again. Nearly stacked it a few times, going over some rocks and wet bits of moss.
What's the elevation we're at? 1200?
1200, just over 1200 metres. Smashed that last downhill section. Honestly, I feel like this whole trip's going to be like the best training camp ever for me. I'm getting much more experience on the trails. All of the muscles that I would never normally work are getting worked, getting strengthened up. My body's feeling so much better now.
Yeah, that's sick, isn't it?
That's actually sick.
Snooze bitches.
How was the day?
Trail's beautiful.
Trail was insane, yeah. It was actually probably my favourite trail section so far.
Lots of water, mud.
Not so muddy though.
No.
All things considered, like if I was in the UK, I would have gone, "Cool, that was a really muddy trail." But like for New Zealand trails, that was decent.
Ringing up to inquire about the trail, if it's passable or not with the rain.
Okay, the TA, none of the areas on the TA at the moment will be passable, no.
Okay.
Alright, so I was due to go up into the mountains today, quite a spicy part of the mountain range called Arthur's Pass. But there's been a storm rolling in, it's happening today over the next few days. So the advice we got was to call the rangers who kind of look after the area and the trail. And we called them up and she just instantly said no. So I don't want to put anyone under too much unnecessary stress, so we're just going to take the road, but it's going to be like double.
240.
So it would have been 90 kilometres through the trail, but now the road section is going to be 240 kilometres instead. Game's game.
It's a wet one, brother.
Have fun, yeah?
Yeah, you too, mate.
Sweet. See you in a bit.
See you later, mate.
See you, Russ. Good luck.
See you later.
With the trail shut down, I had no choice but to hit the tarmac. It didn't take long to understand why. In one day, there was a whole month's worth of rain. Rivers overflowing, shoes soaked, blisters incoming. Every step felt heavier than the last.
The rain stopped.
Whole month of rain in one day, and you were running through it, lad.
Yeah, boy. 50k's.
Enjoy, mate.
So nice of New Zealand to ease up on the rain. Blue skies, some rays of sunshine. It was lining up to be a belter of a day.
Hammering down. No rest for the wicked.
Lovely. See you in a bit.
Over the next few days, the weather shifted. Momentum had finally found me. Day after day of 50k's were getting smashed, and I was starting to make some real progress through the South Island. Pace was strong, rhythm locked in, focus dialed up. And in all that space, an idea was starting to build.
Not tomorrow, but the day after, I'm going to do 100k. My body's been feeling pretty good, and I want to push it and get a good feel for where I'm at the moment. I haven't done 100k that many times in my life in one go. Probably like less than 10 times. It'll be a good it'll be a good benchmark to see where I'm at. Tomorrow we'll prep everything I need for the run, like all the fuel and stuff.
Sweet.
I'm excited, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100k tomorrow. Plan is optimise it a little bit more than what I normally do. Normally I do a break every kind of 2.5 hours. I just kind of eat whatever I feel like at the time. Whereas this time we're going to do drop-offs every hour, a bit more of a calculated nutrition plan.
How confident are you in being able to finish?
Unless I'm dead, I'll finish. The day had arrived. Time to put those words to the test. Ready, yeah?
Yeah, ready, boy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm off. The plan, run 100 kilometers as fast as I can. Start strong, pick it up in the middle, and hold on for dear life towards the end. Everyone's got their time predictions in, and there's a hotel room on the line for whoever gets closest. Let's just say motivation's high across the board.
So Russ is running 100k today, and myself and the lads have got bets on the elapsed time for the day. And then the closest wins a hotel night away from the van. And I don't know if you know, but these lads stink and are so messy, so I really want to win.
Good first hour,
Nice.
but tougher hours are yet to come, eh?
Yeah. Right, ride it out, brother.
Yeah, see you in a bit, mate.
First hour in the bread bin, no problemos at all. Confidence through the roof. This 100 kilometers is getting battered, and there's not a single thing that could stop me.
No. There's no way.
Right,
Boy.
so did you actually yourself?
Yes, it's all over, and he brought it in the van.
Yeah, bro, it's bad, eh?
That's vile. Oh.
You good?
Well, kind of. Just in a bush. Lucas himself as well.
Wait, what?
We worked out it must have been the pies yesterday, but I'm thinking, I just did the maths, we still have time to do a redo on the 100k tomorrow, so I'm thinking we're just going to do that. So yeah, 100k day, it's 13k, pooed myself. People were asking for more, like they missed Project Africa. You got it, guys, you got it, we're back. We're going to hold tight on this, we're going to come back here exactly tomorrow, and we're going to continue this 100k. Oh! We're back today, so 100k today. We've readjusted the cruise times, our predictions. So I'm 11:25, you are
11:45.
11:45.
13
hours, and you're
12:38.
So this includes elapsed time, which is the main thing, because obviously I think there's going to be a few little stops along the way. The prize is a hotel room. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's go.
Right, you ready? You
Yeah, yeah.
You done it? Oh,
100k.
All right, fine. I might have been a bit overconfident yesterday, but today is the day. I can feel it in my bones. We are going all the way, boys and girls. That hotel room is mine.
1 hour.
that clock's gobbling up, boy.
How you doing, guys? Good? Yeah, good.
10 kilometers done in the first hour, and I was feeling strong. Conditions were sweet. The boys were rattled.
It's days like today when you realise how nuts Russ actually is.
How you feeling, boy? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll just take these two.
No banana, yeah?
I'll take these two. Yeah, see.
Sweet. See ya.
Gobble, gobble, boy. Time's catching up.
So far, I was perfectly pacing at 6-minute kilometers, and my heart rate settled in the 120s. The more I could bank at this pace, the better my chances of getting that sweet, sweet hotel bed away from these absolute dogs.
Have a nice little sit down. Put it all over you. No. You need to eat some bananas, mate. Going a bit too
I'm gonna have a
quick.
little walking break for 5 minutes whilst I digest some actual food.
How you feeling mentally?
Yeah,
Good?
I actually just locked in.
Locked in. It's not what we like to hear.
Not even my old nemesis, the sun, could stop me. Factor 50 lathered back on road.
We're at Russ's 53k mark.
Gonna stop for 2 minutes.
Yeah, how you tracking?
Yeah, all right. Alright, 46 to go. That sun's brutal, man.
Yeah. All right, bruv? This is the easy part.
A big reason as to why Russ wanted to run 100k today is because in a few weeks from now, he wants to attempt his longest run ever. We've been talking about things that he could potentially sign up to once New Zealand is all said and done. So for anyone in the running scene, you have probably heard of Moab or Barkley Marathon. There's so many out there. And so we're kind of simulating those sorts of events. It's all really exciting stuff. Just under 7 hours in, 6 hours, 41 minutes.
I'm not stopping. 37k to go.
37.
Lightest work I've ever seen in my life, boys.
And now the meat and potatoes of the 100k run starts. The night shift incoming. The first 2/3 of this are basically a warm-up, and this is where the quiet, dull pain gets noisier and noisier. The real battle starts here. Time to lock in.
You alright?
Mate, you're smashing it, bruv. You're looking good. You perked up again?
The nights are good for me. Cools down, heart rate gets lower. There's nothing else around. You versus the tarmac.
It's like your playground, son.
That's it. Just simple.
How far into it are you?
23. What's the elapsed time?
8 hours exactly, look.
Do it. You
What are the legs feeling? Stiffness or?
but real but.
Yeah. This is getting you in set for that 24 hours then, you reckon? You'll be probably about 10.5 hours maybe?
About 11, I think it'll be.
Yeah, for 100k. That's sweet.
It's not really good enough. I could do a lot better than this.
What's the plan?
Well, we're going to try and get him to sit down because we need him to take a bit of a break so he doesn't win, basically.
So it's 9 hours and 6 minutes that Russ has been on the road.
Without stopping.
Right. You need Russ to stop when he's running, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm Russ. You have to convince me to stop, okay? Ready? I'm running.
You have to stop.
right,
I need
lads.
to check your
Wait,
heart rate.
what do you mean?
Sit down. You need to sit down.
Yeah, we need to check some
You
levels.
need health and safety levels.
Blood tests.
I need to run.
No, your pulse is too high.
What do you mean?
Your
Boys,
heart rate's
I've
through
just
the roof.
run
No,
for 9 hours.
You need to listen to me now. Your health and safety is paramount on this trip, okay? Sit there, 30 minutes. This is not okay. This is putting everyone in danger, all right? I mean, your heart rate's...
All right, boys.
No. Sit.
17 to go. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired now.
You're feeling it. How's the head? You in it?
Yeah.
Have a break in
Yeah.
half an hour.
Let's check for a
I
break.
think, yeah.
Oh, that's so high.
Oh, mate, that's through the roof. So I actually need to call
Yeah.
this now. You need to have a break for 30 minutes.
No. Sit for a bit longer, mate. No.
No chance. This was my first 100k in over a year, and with just over 10 kilometers left to go, it was getting tough out there, but I was locked all the way in. Nose to tarmac, eyes on the prize. Hotel room was mine.
Cheers, bruv.
We put sleeping pills in there. Enjoy the laxatives, son.
I don't know about you boys, but this has been like the most dialed in he's been on the whole trip.
100%.
Like, no nonsense, no banter, just go.
As I was closing in on the finish line, I was buzzing. I had truly missed the feeling of staring down the barrel of discomfort and having it regardless. It was a massive win for my confidence and a massive shift from the whole team to make it happen.
Victory lap, brother.
Absolutely smashed it.
Well done.
Oh, give us a hug.
Smash that. Boss boy.
Well done, lad. Proud of you.
Yeah, nailed it, mate. Well done.
635k average heart rate 133. Elevation,
Yeah.
1,329.
Meters.
Uphill all day long, baby. 100.3k, 10 hours, 59 minutes.
Smashed it, lad.
6 hours, 35. What's the time, the average? The 11:19, yeah, nice.
11:19 official, that stopped, yeah?
So I took 20 minutes of breaks.
If I kept my original time, I would have won. To be fair, if I won, I reckon if any of us won, we'd probably just given it to you.
Nah, boys,
That was
honestly,
brutal.
we'll get a hotel. Team effort.
Oh, well done, boys. Well done.